Don't miss Kohl's 50% off sale going on now. You'll find 50% off throughout the store Thursday through Saturday. Like 50% off sweaters and outerwear for the family. And everyone gets $10 Kohl's cash for every $50 spent. Plus, Kohl's Yes to You rewards members take an extra 20% off and earn triple points. Not a member? Enroll at Kohls.com/rewards and start earning today. Kohl's. Select styles. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Blog Talk Radio.
Sage Infinite, Online Nation, yeah. Hey yo, welcome to the Online Nation. Victory I'm chasing, penetration helps to spread the floor spacing. You know I'm acing, all for the SimNation. The hesitation, freeze the D in location. They can't recover, got the skill like no other. I hit shots, leaderboards giving me props. I tell them Jesus fall back, call a play and attack. They wanna rage quit, playing 2K, that's it. Rec Center to the park, jump shot with the arc. Going on runs, the home crowd feeling my spark. Spot your weakness, guarantee you reach. I teach quick, the D slip, flip the finger roll, that's it. Who got next? I shake a dude out of his checks. Cop some new ones, opponents better show me respect. Ride the bench next time, all witness my shine. Who can see me? The future like NYC. Peace.
You, what's good? It's your man NYCDaFuture, and welcome to the Online Nation Radio. Thank God for another day. You know what I mean? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you at, whatever country you at. What's good, man? Online Nation. Man, whew, I know, man, it's been a busy weekend, man. NBA 2K16 was in a lot of people's hands on Friday. We got a lot to discuss and talk about. Props to my man, Sage Infinite, for doing that track for me. Follow him on Twitter. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of stuff that we got to talk about today, man. But for the new listener today, Online Nation is a movement for any online gamer that loves to play online and just cares about online gaming. So if you love online gaming, then you're part of the Online Nation. You know what I mean? You don't got to respect me. You don't got to love me or whatever, but just respect the online community. And if you're about that, then it's Online Nation all day. You know what I mean? And the number to call in, 646-787-1972, NBA 2K16. Because a lot of people don't even have the game, actually, man. So tomorrow's the official release date, September 29th. So we're just going to talk about 2K16. We could also talk about NBA Live 16 also. But the majority of the show today will be about 2K16. What are your impressions of NBA 2K16 so far? The pros and cons. We're also going to be talking about some glitches today. Heard about some things about for 2K16. So hopefully we get all that discussed today. Like I said before, every show, join the Facebook group, Facebook.com/group/OnlineNationGaming, and we can all discuss about the every games and 2K and everything right then and there, all right? So let's get to the shout-out section real quick. SimNation All day, y'all already know. The president Dejar. Definitely follow Dejar, man. He's definitely streaming a lot of streams on his Twitch channel about like the offensive strategies and everything. So if y'all want to know about that, follow him. And he also got a thread about that, about like the offensive strategy on OperationSports.com. So check that out. Big Mama, of course, what's up? The whole SimNation Hangouts on Friday nights at 10 o'clock p.m. Definitely a good look. What else? Shout out to my boy and co-host for tonight, Lil Spaz 57. Was good, boy. Was good, OG Sports and LD2K. Was good, iPod King Carter and K Spade. Props to everybody on the editorscorner.com, man. Like I said before, that site is up and coming. That there's some people on that site that actually do the logos for like the pro-ams and everything. So if y'all want a logo or whatever, check that site out, man. The editorscorner.com, all right? Everybody in the Online Nation since day one. My boy Ray 2K, what up, man? He definitely got his Twitch channel up and coming. Ovi's back, what up, man? My bro Queensboro, people in B-Wood, Sean, he called in last week. So, Sean, what up, man? Definitely Shouts to you, JT, my boy Ale and Nick, my Xbox people, C Grizzly Space, HF Baller, Drew, what up, P-Town, Twitter, everybody on Online Nation, man, for Future 23, J Stash 23, Juga, MGZ 305, what up, Coach 2K, he got his league up on Operation Sports, what's up, Sam Fan, yo, he definitely got some good video stuff about 2K, so definitely he be on Operation Sports also, so Sam Fan, check him out, LPZ, what up, Sam I Am, SimNation, Big Kev, what up, Jersey Made, what's good, boy, Jersey Rain, what's up, T-Bone 21, yo, man, what's up with your Rockets, let's get it, Earl Gotti, what up, man, Fella 504, I know you're using the Knicks, right, Nelson Blake, of course, from the SimNation Hangout. What up, man? Cruz Man, what up, man? I just talked to you. You said about your Sixers. What's up, man? Yo, you got to see my Lakers, man. Rob Davis, what up? Pete Toll, what's good? Crazy Girl 84. I know you love the My Career, so let me know how you love the My Career right now. Hollywood Sports, Ganation, what's good, boy? Definitely still subscribe to his channel, too, man. His YouTube videos is pretty good also. D-Block 508, MG Sports, DJGonzoStar, what's up, man? He's going to be calling again. You know, he's a good member of the Online Nation and SimNation. Tyler West, Flight Square NY, Pasta Padre, Mike Titan, HipHopGamer, what's good, boy? Sports Gamer, World Gaming, Julio, what's good, boy? Jeff from the Bowling Brothers, he also got a good YouTube channel with tips and stuff, Jeff. And everybody in the whole Facebook group, Bowling Brothers. Flight Man was good from 2KSports. And Operation Sports, what's up? So, you know, let's get into that. Oh, yeah, Babyface Hustler, man. Let's get into the small talk section now, all right?
3-minute rounds, they ain't booked me for a long time. Fuck the preview. Let's let that beat through. It's 3D too. Okay, fans, we all know how this gon' end. With him in the bag and a towel on him. I fuck with y'all so heavy.
All right, so this is small talk section. Everybody know what it is, man. We talk about anything life, anything that's currently a topic right now for like 2 or 3 minutes or whatever. Then we're going to get everybody else in there. I want to talk about, man, should buying wins be an option for video games? Like, I heard FIFA also had this concept for that online season and stuff. But me personally, if it's online and it has to deal with the leaderboards and stuff like that, then buying wins should never be a part of video games, man. I don't care, period, man. Like, that's just weak to me, man. Like, I understand there's an argument of people saying, well, if you're the best, then you don't have to play that many games. If people don't have time, stuff like that, well, then don't play that mode, man. It's that simple. So why should people cheat? That's cheating, man. Why should people buy wins to move up in the league? Like, nah, I'm not with that. So I want to get some callers in, man, and see what they think, man, about that, man. I really think they should eliminate that from soon, like with a patch or something. Let's get the first caller. 630.
What's going on, NYCDaFuture, man? This is GonzoStar, bro. How you doing?
Gonzo, man. Welcome to the Online, man. Nation. What's good, man?
I'm not much, man. Shoot, just I was listening to what you said about the buy wins, and you know, yeah, it should be an option. I mean, if it's competitive gaming online, then you shouldn't be able to purchase wins to make you advance. But this is the thing, which I kind of understand, is like why they would probably put buy wins on it. Maybe to get you to a different, I'm assuming, a different tier, or to play a different group of people. Now, if you're going to buy wins, but it's not going to count towards the leaderboards, then that might be different, because some people don't really have, you know, like, give an example. There's one guy in the park, I don't know his name, and I just saw his record. The game just came out, like, Friday, and dude has, like, 600 games played, man, in the park. Like, bro, what are you doing with your time? You got any job? I'm just saying, how do you play 600 games? How do you play 600 park games in like 3-4 days, bro? That's just too much gaming. You know, you own it. I'm surprised your PlayStation, your system has overloaded yet. Burn out. 600 games in like 3 days. Like, you know, I mean, so I guess that's just the part. But, you know, I guess I kind of understand because, you know, you got to realize the company's about money, it's about business. But like I say again, if it's gonna promote a person to get to a level where somebody like you who played 30 games, and it's gonna put them on the same level with you on the leaderboards, then I don't condone it. But if they're trying to get to a level where they're playing, they're trying to get to a group where they play better competition, maybe for more VC, but if that win that they bought is not going to count on the leaderboard, then I can understand it. I mean, I might let it slide, maybe, but buying wins, it just sounds kind of funny to me.
Okay. I see where you're going with that. Let's get in Spaz, man. Co-host tonight. Little Spaz. What up, man?
What's good? Hey, we here, man. The feds ain't knocked down the door, son. Yeah, son.
Not yet.
Hey, they ain't going to. It's too late. Yeah, man. So, yeah, to add to that, I did my research on that, you know what I'm saying? And it looks like to add to, like, the people that buy wins, it's for, it's just to keep you in that tier or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's a tool to keep you in the tier. Don't go to your leaderboards. And if you think about it, if anything, it makes it even harder for you to even get on a leaderboard because your averages come in, right? And you know, it's just like if you take a test, right? And you don't take the test in your math class and they average all your grades up before you get that final grade and you get a 0 on the test, it's the same thing. So when you're doing all these numbers, you know what I'm saying, and let's say they bought like 20 games, let's just say in their course or whatever, they bought like 20 games or whatever. Them 20 games all going to have 0 stats added to what's already there. So that's going to bring their stats down anyway. You feel me? If you average it out. If you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that really hurts them for even being on that leaderboard. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. And I tweeted, the thing with it, I asked the dev this, right? And they favored the question that I tweeted. The only thing is, it's just a favor. It was never a direct answer. You feel me? So that's the thing. Like, I don't know for sure, but I'm about 85% on that. I put like 85% of the house on that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm going to lose.
Do you think that they should still have that for upcoming 2K, like the buy and win feature?
See, I'm like kind of like divided on that because there's times where I play a game that I feel like I should have won because I got cheesed or something. Someone used the exploit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it depends on how you look at it. If you're someone legit and then you run against somebody that has exploits, then it's like you're gonna have a problem. Like I'm gonna have a problem with that. Like, man, I really should have won that game, but I get it chalked up as a loss. Or if we do dashboarding, you know, dashboarding is in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? People got dashboards. I've seen people talking about they got dashboards. So, you know what I'm saying? We online, like, you know how deep we are and really deep into online. That you know what dashboarding is about. You know we hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You lose a game because someone pulled their Ethernet cable out, and we get the look. Nah. You know what I'm saying? So if it goes along those terms, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, it's cool. But at the same time, us again being like online nation people and so deep into the game, now like I just explained it, it's gonna mess up my record regardless because I'm still gonna have a 0 on the stat chart, so that's gonna still bring me down. You feel me? So it's like you damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying? I think you got to pick your poison in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold up, fellas. Yo, I just got a tweet. We got HipHopGamer on the line right now, man. HipHopGamer,
right.
Let's get him on, man. 718.
Hello?
Yeah, HipHopGamer, what's good, man? Welcome to the Online Nation.
My dudes, man, what's going on, y'all? What's poppin', man? You know what I'm saying? How y'all feeling?
No,
all right, man. It's popping.
All right. Now, I called in, you know what I'm saying, because I wanted to see what y'all was talking about now that both games is out, seeing what y'all thoughts were on things and, you know, see what's popping, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you know what I want to do right now? Can I do something real quick?
Yeah.
Real quick? I want you guys to listen to this shit right here. All right? Listen to this. Listen to what you're about to hear.
mistakes here and there, but you're playing against the computer. You can no longer like zigzag or use just
You heard that?
Yeah, I can barely hear that, dog. Who's that?
He said this was the IGN reviewer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he said, damn, I'm just throwing that shit. I'm throwing them in the fire right now. But he said just now, his name is Mike Mitchell, and he said you can no longer zigzag in NBA 2K16. Please give me your thoughts, please.
Well, my thoughts.
Everybody,
I'm telling you. Oh well, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I'm not. I put my review out today. NBA 2K is like the smartest game of basketball that like I've ever played, ever released. Period. In terms of all that zigzag stuff that they talking. Let me explain something to you. Right. If you play against anybody, you know they could try to do all that zigzag stuff or whatever. Okay, cool. But the way 2K is designed, and I think it's mainly because of how they implemented the foot planting and stuff, it's one of those situations where you have to know who you're guarding, you have to know who you are, and you got to know the strengths and weaknesses. In this game, it's that much more important to know who you're picking because everybody got strengths and weaknesses. So I'll give you an example, right? Someone like a Russell Westbrook is very fast. He's very fast, offensively and defensively. Defensively, he's very fast. But at the same time, he's fast. When you're going up against someone like a John Wall, you know what I'm saying, you got to respect that handle. Jamal Crawford, you got to respect that handle. Even Steph Curry, you got to respect the handle. So if you're playing somebody up real close, no matter how fast you are, you know what I'm saying, they'll be able to break you down. Certain people with certain handles, you got to respect their space because they're that good with it. Certain people that don't got no good handles, you could play up close on them, add the pressure, and more than likely get a steal. But in terms of just going back and forth, running rampant and stuff like that, if you know how to play the game and you got skills, that won't be a cheat like how people used to say anymore, in my opinion, from my experience playing the game and stuff. Now, also, just to let you know my experience with the game, playing against the computer and stuff like that, I play on all-star level, and I play my game speed at 75 and stuff. And to me, playing it like that, it just feels more responsive, and the way it looks and the way I feel when I play it just seems more realistic as what I see on TV. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I play it, just so y'all can understand my setup. But I'm telling you, man, the game is so on point. Like, the computer is so hard and it's so good. Like, if somebody's open, they passing the ball. Like, there's no, like, dumb brain fart moments. Like, the shit felt like I was playing against somebody. Like, it's really that good. So, you know, yeah, in terms of what he said about that zigzag stuff, I think it's all on how you play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're playing against somebody that's doing all that zigzag stuff, but you're not good, because people forget about actually being good at a game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're playing Street Fighter and somebody try to cheese you, if you're that good, then the cheese ain't really going to work because you know so much about the game that you know how to break that. Like, you see what I'm saying? So a cheese to somebody else may not be a cheese to you because your skill level is higher. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of that deals with skill set because I could play somebody and bust the ass like, oh, you cheese. Then I could play against a Justin Wong and he'll destroy you. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it depends on the talent. A lot of people that's not good at shit, they're going to complain and say something wrong with the game because it can't be them. No, you need to step your game up. Real talk. And 2K15 was great too, but 2K16 is just that much better, in my opinion, in terms of smarts, execution, and believability.
Right.
So that's my take on it.
Gonzo, what's your take on that, bro?
Me personally, I've never really ran into the zigzag cheese. I just seen it a couple of times online, like on the Twitch stream. I've seen somebody do it before. Honestly, in this game, I played maybe 4 or 5 games online. I haven't noticed any zigzag cheese. And the problem I really have with the game is really, really, really like minute, and it's really with the CPU and you know, I'm not mad because the game is great. I love the game. The game is awesome. Probably the best sports game with the brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, the game actually thinks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't find too many sports games. You don't find too many sports games to actually think. You usually find sports games that kind of manipulate. They they kind of manipulate, the circumstance a little bit. But this game absolutely does, like, they think. But I had one problem, and the only problem I seen was online. I did it on a Twitch stream, is that I had hit Jordan Clarkson with a hard crossover, and he jumped all the way to the right. I had a clear lane to the basket, so I just pressed forward and tapped turbo just a little bit to get a little burst. And Jordan Clarkson he took this huge hop all the way right back in front of me. Like, hold on, bro. Like, you way out the picture.
Well, can I say something? Can I say something regarding the online? Like, I tell people this all the time. It's the same reason why the ESRB does not rate online activity. Because
for the people that don't know, sorry about that. I need to catch you up, bro. Much respect to you. But for people that don't know, can you explain what that means, the ESR, what you just said?
The ESRB is the company that's responsible for the rating system of games. So before any game can get released and get greenlit, it has to go through the ESRB so that it can get the proper rating, so it can actually be legally available for sale. They're basically the gatekeepers to your game being able to be released. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like if you go to a movie and it may say not yet rated, it ain't coming out until there's a rating. Like, you know what I'm saying? So ESRB is it's a rating system designed to video games, and it was added because of Mortal Kombat. Like back in the day when Mortal Kombat came out, because of the way it was, it needed to be a rating system because of how gruesome it was. So that's how that system got born back in the day. But the ESRB, that's what it is. So now the reason why they don't rate online activity is because there's so many variables that it's impossible to monitor how a game will perform, because there's so many things that determine on it. For example, I got Verizon Fios. I could be playing somebody that got Comcast or Time Warner. Connections very different. You know what I'm saying? Or you could play with someone that y'all both got good connections, but somebody could get disconnected, or one of the servers that 2K has could blow out at any given time, and then they got to repair something. Like, there's so many variables that can happen that will affect gameplay. That's why they say that gameplay changes online. Like, if the gameplay online is subject to change as opposed to your offline experience. You see what I'm saying? That's why, me personally, I don't play a lot of games online simply because of that reason. I feel like it's not fun to lose if you know you should have won because of what you did, but the game didn't respond right. And it's not even fun to win when you know you probably should have lost. And the thing is, I feel like there's a situation with online gaming, period, where, you got the Call of Duties and, you can get good matches here and there. But I don't base my game or my game experience on anything dealing with online, because there's a lot of things out of my control that would be unfair for me to judge. Because, for example, I could play 4 games in a row and they could all be bad, right? And then my next 4 games could all be good. So how do I rate this? Like you know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing consistent. But when you look at the game for what it is, from an offline standpoint and what it has to offer, does it work? Because this is the base core of the game. And does it work? Yes, it does, and that's why it's great. So that's why, like, a lot of games that release that's online only, then I rate those because they're online only. There's no option to play offline. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
speaking of online and how you rate games,
right?
So this weekend right here has been a big weekend for 2K. It's an awesome game. And then this happens. Someone releases a demigod glitch. For those that don't know, that's when you have a 7-3
99
that performs like a point guard. Now, my question to you guys on the panel is, what do you think 2K could do to prevent this? Because we was told a lot of people was just pissed off about this. A lot of people the backlash is crazy on Twitter, And what do you feel like about people that's not like play the game? What do you feel about people that focus on that particular mode where that particular glitch is most effective at, and they feel like they wasted their money now on this game? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, my thought on that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, dog.
My point of view on that is, it doesn't matter how much we try to keep the game pure. And like HipHopGamer was saying, like, man, when it comes to online, you're always going to find somebody who's going to try to find some way to win, even if it's cheating. They're going to hack something. They're going to do something to find some exploit, because people don't really care about winning the right way. They just want their win to show up on the leaderboard like, hey, I'm the best, you know. So in that case, I mean, I expected it to happen. I mean, I knew something was going to happen eventually. So it wasn't like you know, so, you know, I mean, I figured, you know, I mean, I knew it was kind of going to happen anyway. And I think what 2K could do is, if they really want to eliminate it, they could patch that up and start, if they want to, you know, really get down to it, ban those accounts who are making demigods and patch it up where you just can't make those. I mean, the best resolution I can come up with.
Well, what I would say is, just like when you have, just like how you have Destiny, or just like how you have Call of Duty, whatever, you know, there's a few ways that they could go about this. One way, you could set it up where certain things aren't possible to even create. You see what I'm saying? And the way you would do something like that, just like how they had the height, like the if, for example, if you weigh this much and you're this tall or this and that, then you won't be able to do this from a physical standpoint and a realistic life standpoint. There's certain things you can and can't do depending on, you know, your size and weight and movement, like, you know, all these other factors. So my thing is, I would have the rating system be designed exactly like that, because it has to have some sort of realism. Nobody should be, because, for example, like, let's say you're 7 foot and your overall is 99 and stuff like that, you could actually have algorithm in the actual system where your rating is 99, or it could be 55. It don't matter. Like, there's still ways for that to even work against you. You know what I'm saying? Even if you have everything up. It's something like in Destiny, I think certain modes that you play, like your armor, like all that high level armor that you got, it won't matter. You can still die the same way no matter what type of armor you got, because there's a base function that they got in the game. You see what I'm saying? So there's ways to go around it if they, you know, take the time to decide to do that. And that's the way I look at it. Now, the third thing is monitoring. Like, if you see someone out here that's blatantly cheating, ban them, so that people can see that there's a penalty to trying to cheat or do anything like that that's against the quality of the experience of the game. You see what I'm saying? So that's another way. Sometimes you got to make an example out of the people that's trying to exploit your work. You feel me? So that's another way. That's another way you go at it. Because if that was me, I would, like, if you did that, I actually would ban you, so you couldn't play you couldn't play your copy of 2K for a day. But you know what I'm saying? I will make you mad. Well, you know what I'm saying? You making all my fans mad. Everybody work hard, they bought the game, have a good time. You trying to exploit, now you can't play that joint for a whole day. And I don't care if you go to the store and buy a copy and try to your gamer. How about a month? Nah, that's stupid. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I would just do it I would have a 24-hour lockout with your username. Your username and everything will have a 24-hour lockout, and your system itself will have a 24-hour lockout of that game.
Wow. And what do you feel about?
Yes.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Now, what I was saying is, people respect power. Real talk. So I'm just being real. Like, you know, people can talk all that shit they want, but the moment, like, when God says something, nobody can say anything. He's the creator. So it's the same thing with the video game. We're the creators. When we say something, when we do something, it's final. So if you don't want to be under that, if you don't want to get slapped in the face by the creator, then don't slap the creator or the people that help make this game to be a success. That's just the way I look at it.
Now, what do you feel about the people that actually make these videos that's giving tutorials, step-by-step tutorials on how to do this? And before you answer that question, mind you, these people that's making these videos are saying, I'm a YouTuber. My job is to pass on information. This is for educational purposes only.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can make a YouTube video showing me how to control an alligator. Doesn't mean I'm going to do that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that doesn't even matter at this point. Like, you can show me a picture, you can show me a magic trick on how to swallow fire. I'm not putting fire in my damn mouth. So,
but in the case of 2K, in the case of 2K, this is different from alligator swallowing fire because they're showing you step by step. This actually will work. If I do this glitch right now on my PS4, this bad boy will work, and I'll be out there 7'3" shooting threes like it's 2K15. You feel me? And then Ronnie 2K is like, oh, word, yo, that's something cool right there. Now Ronnie 2K will make a video, put that shit out, and be like, you see this idiot right here that try to mess up our game? He's not allowed to play the game for 24 hours. So unless y'all want the same thing, I advise you not to do this and don't take these steps. There you go.
That's all it is. Like, you gotta. There you go. It's like fighting for your baby. It's like fighting for your baby, man. You know what I'm saying? The game can't defend itself on its own. The voices that represent the game gotta be the ones to fight for it. So Ronnie and all of them have to come out and smash him. That's really what it is.
So they're gonna have to take the initiative to do that.
Yes, they have to take the initiative to do that. I think that with a company, like, if it gets too out of hand, they would do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's too many complaints and get too out of hand, or if they get in too many emails about it or whatever, they'll definitely throw the ban hammer on there. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'll do? If I was Ronnie and all of them, I would make your save deleted. I will take away all your currency. I will ban you for a day. I will ban your system for a day. I will ban your system, ban your username, take away all your VC, and eliminate your save. I will fuck your whole shit up.
That's how you do it.
I will eliminate all that. Tell me, man, I was straight up Samuel L. Jackson style. Word up, Pulp Fiction with the Jerry curls, all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Gonzo. All right, so do y'all play the 2K store? Y'all was in the 2K store this weekend? Anybody?
In the 2K who?
2K store, 2K Sports store.
Yeah,
2K Sports store, nah.
I was. It didn't work.
All right. Now, I did a video, right? And I didn't know this, you know what I'm saying? So I kept the video up, just booming. But I'm just saying, I didn't know this about the game, and I'm bringing this up because it's something to talk about with 2K. The 2K store was glitched, and when I got into the store, I had multiple unlocks, like several unlocks. I'm talking about sneakers, courts, everything was unlocked. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I go to my account now, the shit is mad stuff is unlocked. You feel me? So, I'm saying, like, what do you feel about that? Like, should the people be penalized for that, or should I get to
wait, penalized for what? Wait, I don't understand what took place. Actually, right. You said things was unlocked.
Yeah, like, you know how you have sneakers, they cost a certain amount of VC, and the courts cost about a certain VC. Tattoos, everything costs VC, right?
Right.
Now, this weekend it was locked where nobody could get into it. Then they supposedly, quote unquote, fixed it. But when they fixed it, it had everything was like owned. Like, if I go in the sports store, I own everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I own a lot of stuff that I didn't purchase. You know what I'm saying? And right. I was thinking they was giving it. I thought they was giving it as grievance, as like a, hey, we sorry, we messed up. Here, this I'll give to you. You know what I'm saying? So I made a video like, I made a video like, yo, I got the court free, whatever. So I'm saying, then there's people telling me like, no, it's glitched. And I'm like, what you mean it's glitched? You know what I'm saying? So now I'm kind of like, oh man, because I done made the video already. But I'm like, oh man, I'm kind of like.
No, I mean, let me tell you something. It's if you wasn't aware, then it ain't your fault. Like, no harm, no foul. It's one of those situations where, like, okay, in your heart, you thought it was like a thank you because something was messed up. that's not unbelievable because things like that has happened with a lot of companies where they may make mistakes and then give the fans stuff for free because they had delays and problems and things like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Drive Club did that. Drive Club did that a lot. So my thing is, I don't see nothing wrong with that because your intentions was in the right place. You're just trying to put people on in the community that, hey, look what we got because of what happened. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But now that you found out that it was, you know, a glitch or whatever, I'm not saying you got to make a video saying, yo, my bad, this, that. It's just the truth came out, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, that's one thing, because, you know, I'm a spiritual, you know, dude and shit. Like, that's one thing about people. People judge people by their actions and what they did or whatever. God judged your heart. So, you know, a lot of people, they'll look at you and be like, oh, you this or that, oh, you knew, or, you know, they try to pass judgment, when in reality, that's not your attention at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, right. Nah, you don't have to worry about that, and who cares what other people think? As long as you know the truth, you know what I'm saying? That's all that matters.
Yeah. Cause I was getting crazy in the comments. I'm like, man, what y'all trying to lynch me for? Yo, I'm like, take it down because they don't know. They're gonna fix it, and it's your fault. Shut up. I'm like, what's going on with the people? Like, chill out, yo. Like,
now, actually, it's better that you probably leave it up there so the white people could see that something happened that was wrong. Because don't get me wrong, a lot of times people want stuff free, and I get it, but at the same time, it's not right. Like the game that we got that's such of high quality, you know, they need their money too. People get a lot of things twisted in the game industry. So I'm gonna give you guys a little insight from behind the scenes. Now, when you look at the game industry, a lot of money is made. It's high value, it's high revenue. But just because there's big revenue doesn't mean that everybody get a big piece of the pot of that revenue. You see what I'm saying? So you have to look at it from reality. Like, you got, like, certain QA testers that may make $30,000 a year, but their job and their role is so important to the overall success of the game. So why are they getting paid $30K a year when their role is the result of billions of dollars being made? You see what I'm saying? But that's just the facts. So it's like, you know, it's like working at McDonald's. Like, people will try to teach you, oh, you flipping burgers, you ain't making that much money. But if nobody was flipping burgers, where would McDonald's be as a corporation? You know what I'm saying? Their role is very important, but it's not recognized as important because they feel like so many people randomly could do it. So it's not as important because there's always someone that can fill that spot. But not everybody can fill the role of a CEO, so it makes it more important, so they get more money. I get all of that, but at the end of the day, the role, period, is important because if you ain't able to serve nobody, if everybody just said, I'm not working at fast food restaurants no more, like, if everybody just quit, that CEO is going to be like, wait, hold up. Like, we need to, like, can I talk to you for a second? Like, the whole demeanor is going to change because you gotta make people understand that we're all needed. I ain't shit because I can show you the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's really, you know, how that boils down to.
All right. Gonzo, any thoughts?
I wanted to ask a question to the panel, if I may. What do you guys think about the matchmaking in the Pro-Am? Because, like, I've been trying for, like, 4 days to get in a match, and we all sit in, like, this one big room with, like, it seems like about 30 people just, like, running through each other.
Oh, yeah. I know.
It's like we're in one big club. Like, this club is
big problem.
We run out, problem. We run out, and then we run back in, and then we'll run back out, and run back in.
Big problem, yo. I haven't got one game. I agree with you 100,000%. That's a problem. But like I said, like, that's why I'm not a big online gamer, because I don't deal with shit like that when I just turn the game on and play against the computer. I have a great time. And then on top of that, when I play against the computer, I'm playing against like real basketball. Because you got certain people that you play against that don't know how to play basketball, but they're playing a basketball game, and the whole experience is whack because you're playing against a whack person. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, man. Like, I don't get me wrong. I love playing, games against people. Don't get me wrong. I love playing games against people. But think about it like this. Imagine you playing Street Fighter, right? And you playing against somebody that don't know how to play Street Fighter, that probably don't even like fighting games. what that experience is going to be like in comparison to someone that plays just as hardcore as you. Like, you know what I'm saying? The whole experience is going to be completely different because the time and care you put into playing the game and respecting what it is. So a lot of times, like that online stuff, I feel it's fun, but at the same time, it can be overhyped in areas because it all depends on who you're playing with. That's why it's so important to be able to just have a session with your friends because you know more than likely you're going to get a good game with your friends as opposed to some random person that you don't know and, you know, things like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I do my thing online. When I'm on Destiny, you know, I'm playing with a lot of my friends or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I can enjoy it because we have a good conversation. We both know how to play and we getting through the game. As opposed to playing with a whole bunch of people that don't want to play on a team when the name of the game is Team Deathmatch on that mode. And like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. It's not fun. So, you know, it's that's the way I look at it.
It is
I know
smooth,
what
though,
goal
like
is,
the gameplay is. The gameplay is. But we got some callers on the line.
Yeah, we got some
NYC,
callers on the line. Let's get to 661. 661, you live.
Yo, this is Drew. Good NYC.
Welcome to the Online Nation, man.
Yeah, I hear y'all talking about the game. 2K, it got a little flaws this year, but like the passing and shit. Like everybody has a dimer on this year's game. You can have your center throwing dimes. Like they need to fix that. I believe on this year's game. And then then the jersey matching. That get annoying. You vote for yellow or white or blue, whatever. They need to fix that. And then there's a couple things like the matchmaking on programs. I heard about that. That's pretty cool. But like you said, those people that don't know how to play basketball, that shit gets annoying. They don't use the ball or they sit there dribble. They just sit there dribble all damn day. You be wide open.
Yeah, because I am front. Like I had NBA Live for a long time. You know what I'm saying, before it came out, and when it went on EA Access, I think on the 25th, and more people was in the Pro AM and stuff like that. I played a couple of games, and I was like, no, actually I played one game of the Pro AM, and I'm like, everybody's a ball hog. I'm like, yo, I'm open. Yeah. You got 3 people on you. Why you taking a shot? Like it's just like. Y'all not here to play basketball. Y'all here to be Michael Jordan because y'all can't be Michael Jordan in real life. It's like it's ridiculous. So it's not fun, and I just don't play unless I'm playing with friends and we actually are on a squad and we're running it like a real team. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's when we rock like that. Other than that, it's not fun. So, you know, I know exactly what you mean, dog. And you said something about senses throwing a dime. Or what you mean by that? Like
like the centers, power forwards, everybody got like 99 passing. Like you gotta have to take out the ball and you go through like a little fucking laser the ball to half court. Like what the hell?
Wait.
You like when you play.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to understand what you were saying. You said that the power forwards in the centers do what?
Like they could pass the ball accurately. Like say somebody running down court, they could pass full court pass. Like a beamer right to the middle of the paint and layup. Or like say somebody cutting, like they could just throw it accurately right through your defender, layup. Everybody can't pass like that. That's what I don't understand about this year's game. They got everybody with great passing. You can have a 65 passing rating player and he's throwing like he's Jason Kidd, throwing dimes. It's like, man, this is ridiculous. Because like you be on a fast break or say you put a full court press, push them up. They center, like, they just run straight down the court, and they center just throw it, a fast pass, accurately, right to the dude, and you got a layup. They need to fix that.
Well, let me ask you a question. What, because a lot of times people play NBA 2K differently. Like, you know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that, like, I'm talking about, you know, with sliders and all types of settings. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you can play, certain people may play where they set the casual, default, simulation, or certain things may be adjusted here and there, whatever. So everybody has their own playthrough experience that will change the experience of the game. Because me personally, you know, what you just said, I never experienced that at all. And I play against a computer. I don't play against people unless somebody with me at the crib, or we share playing if they don't own the game yet, and we play together like that. But other than that,
I'm talking about I play ranked games and stuff, and you
online.
play them, you'll be like, yeah, I play online. So you'll see it like
online,
if you play online.
Online don't even count to me. I'm just being online don't even count. And the reason why online, I'm not sure if you was listening in because I was talking about online earlier, and like the same reason why the ESRB doesn't rate online activity in games, because when you're playing online, you don't know how things is going to be set up, how things are going to perform, how things are going to be so inaccurate. When you play a game online, you can't expect the same performance and the same execution and believability like you do offline. Because, for example, when I play online, it don't even feel the same. It just don't feel the same, period. It's not as responsive and everything like that. So a lot of times you're going to get a lot of those things. Like, that's why I was trying to figure out, did you experience these type of things offline when you're playing against the computer? Because the computer really thinks. Like, this is one of the smartest game that I've seen in, like, sports. And, like, right behind it, I would probably say Madden 16, because Madden 16 is incredible this year. Like, I don't know what the hell.
I don't really like Madden 16.
I love it. I think it's the best Madden, period. But that's another conversation. The thing is, in terms of smarts, like, you don't see people doing anything out of character. Like in 2K16, when you play an offline match, and I play on All-Star level, that seems to be the most realistic balance of what you would see in the real-life counterparts of the players. And I'm telling you, man, I've never seen or witnessed that at all like that, like, for real. So that's why I asked you. But when you said online, it's like, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Most people online, I'm like, all right.
The reason why I play online is because computers don't do nothing for me, you know? I'm a competitor. I like a challenge. Okay, being a computer, he just sits there all the time, you know, run plays. Okay, whatever, you know, I sit back, chill. Okay, when you're online, you know, it's more of a challenge for me. I'm a competitor. I want the hardest out there, you know? I want to try to break somebody else down, you know, beat them. That's the reason why I like online, because you don't see the same offline as online. Like, I want to beat the best cheeser. I want to play the best cheeser, figure him out, and beat him at his own game, you know? It's like you're going to play ball at the park. You got to do just post up. Can't nobody stop him. He's just too strong or whatever. You want to be able to learn how to guard him as a team and beat him, knock him off the court, you know?
I agree with you, man. I love that energy. I love the mentality. That's a real, true gamer mentality. I love it. My only problem with online gaming is that if I play a game online and it's not the same offline in terms of the experience and the feel and, you know, what I know it to be, then if I beat you or if I lose, it don't matter to me, because I could lose not because of me, and I could win not fully because of me, because there's a lot of missteps within the actual performance of the game. So it's like Mortal Kombat. If I play Mortal Kombat online, there's a lot of times where it's real glitchy. So I be getting wins, and sometimes I get losses, and it's like it don't even feel rewarding, because it's like I could do an uppercut, but because of the delay in the online connectivity, I may miss the uppercut when I really should have caught it because of the way it happened, and then next you know they get the victory, or vice versa. So did I really win or did I really lose? Like that's the only thing that bothers me. I'm the kind of person where like, yo, you want to play? You want to play? I try to I want like 2K to have like some like I guess like private servers where it just be me and this person, and we just go at it, and it's the best possible connected game you can have online. Like, you know what I'm saying, and just go off.
Yeah.
You know, but I feel you, man. I feel you. I want to play with all types of people too. I feel you.
I got something to add. I got one more thing to add to that. See, this year, I like the fact that you're competitive and everything, but this year, I'm gonna be honest with you, I played 5 online games, and I'm gonna tell you right now, there's not out of those 5 people I played, not one of them is as challenging as the CPU.
Oh, no, hell
not one.
The CPU is smart. Damn game.
The CPU brain is. I mean, the first game I played against the CPU, I was playing the 85, the 80. I told Scott OG I was gonna play the 86-87 Lakers versus the 72-10 Bulls, which was 95-96, I think. And in the beginning of the game, Magic Johnson was killing Ron Harper, so I switched up and put Scottie Pippen on Magic Johnson. got Magic Johnson a few turnovers. Scottie Pippen scored about 6 points. Michael Jordan was sticking Byron Scott. So I started posting up Byron Scott, fading away jump shots I was making. The computer got smart and called a timeout almost immediately after Michael hit those 3 shots. And after that, I looked at him and said, man, who is this guard Mike? They put James Worthy on Michael Jordan because he was taller, he had more length, and I guess his defense was just a tad bit better. Mike got about 5 shots in a row. Then I called the time and I said, hold on, I got to get him. I said, I got to get him off of Mike. I put Kukoc in the game. It forced the computer to put Byron Scott back on Michael Jordan because Kukoc hit 2 threes. The computer ended up putting James Worthy back on Kukoc and put Byron Scott back on Jordan. I took advantage of that mismatch. That's how I won.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna add to that. In one of the developer diaries, Mike Wayne was talking. He was like, "Yo, look, if you play, let's say you're in the playoffs and shit, and you play against San Antonio and you win game 1, it's gonna be a completely different game too. It's gonna be completely different. They're gonna play you different. It's gonna be completely different, shit like that. Yo, I've witnessed so many different changes throughout just playing one game against a computer. Like I mean, if I go on a run and I'm like a 6-0 run, you're gonna get a timeout. They'll come out doing something completely different. They're gonna have different players. They're gonna set it up different. They're gonna slow it down or speed it up. Like I never seen behavior to this degree in a sports game. Yo, I play against the computer all the time.
So my league is
phenomenal.
So personally, my league is worth playing in. My league, the offline mode, because that mode is decent in 2K15. So it's worth playing then, huh?
Hell yeah! Like I play that shit like all the time. Like, man, look, I like hit. I'm traditional, dog. When I get an NBA game, I set up my season, play through the season, so I can win a championship. I played in my career because my career so far from what I've played is incredible to me. I really feel everything, the voice acting, the graphics, playing in the college and high school, just the whole aura is incredible. The only thing that 2K is missing is NBA Live game face technology. That's the only thing they miss. If 2K's face scan was as good as NBA Live, then honestly, they nothing else to do in life. That's it. Like everybody graduated the world of life. Like that's it. So ain't nothing else to do. That's the only thing I can say that they don't got is a great, because I'm telling you that playing that story. If I was able to play that story looking like me, oh my God! I'm telling you, like, this gonna like be a stretch, but if somebody brought NBA Live just because of the game face, I wouldn't even be mad at that. Like for real, because Live is like really really decent this year. It's like it ain't 2K, but it's really decent. Like it's an okay game to play. Like I play it. Like you know what I'm saying. So I'm just letting you know. The game face in Live, when I tell you that shit look like me, I got a scar on my lip since I was a child.
I've seen that too. I seen it on your Twitter.
It's in the game. Like my damn, son, like, son, real talk. The game face shit is so hot. I feel like I remember the first time I had sex. And I was about to real talk. So the first time I had sex, right? I thought I was about to pee inside the girl because I didn't know what the hell was about to happen. So I pulled out and I was like, "Yo, what's going on?" So this shit was the most amazing, confusing shit in my life. Right? That's what NBA Live game face did to me. So I went outside. I went outside and I scanned my face and I saw that shit. I couldn't believe it. I went home, started playing that shit, because the type of TV I got, I know how to make my shit look like my NBA 2K and my NBA Live look better than everybody. Like I'm telling you, there's a certain way you set your TV up depending on the type of TV you got and technology it has in it. Everybody will tell you, I got videos on this. It's that serious. Dude,
he just dropped. HipHopGamer just dropped.
No, it was good.
Yeah.
Hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Yeah, and I noticed, like, one thing, you know how they got the jerseys, throwback jerseys? and shit. They need the Magic. You remember the Magic 2000, I think 2003 with the stars on it? When T-Mac first came and Grant Hill, they need those in that.
He just called back. Hold on. He just called back. All right. Go hip hop.
Yo, my bad. I don't know what happened, son. Like, I was talking about a whole bunch of shit, and the phone was, I think it was too much for him. I don't know. But I just wanted to, say that. Like, if 2K had the face scan on the level of live, I'll be in tears right now, man. It got so bad that I started scaring my face all over again, just hoping that the shit would look better. Like,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I scared my face, and it was like 1, 2, 3. It was less than 10 minutes. Everything was complete. I was like, yo, is this real? Because
son, that shit was fire.
The other experience on 2K, you had to keep. Wait a minute.
Slowly. What the hell? That shit is annoying. But I'm telling you, that feature is so good. That feature alone is a 7 point. Like, the game could be mediocre. I would still, like, if I wasn't in the video game industry, if I wasn't pressed, if I wasn't covering everything like that, and I saw that just as a average everyday consumer or something, I will buy that game simply because of that feature. Regardless of how the game played, I will buy it because of that. Just because growing up, back in the day, the first time you was able to create a player, back in NBA Live 95 and all those old days, we always wanted to create us. Well, like you know what I'm saying? Like, really us. That's something that we wanted for since we were kids.
And that's the crazy thing about, like, the developers now, because, a lot of them developers are, like, from that era. You feel me? So all those teenage moments or whatever it was when how old they was in 1995 back then, and at the age that they are now is what they always wanted. And the new generation didn't see that. They didn't see the double dribble. You feel me?
They don't know about double dribble. They didn't see none of that.
They didn't see none of that. So that's what's crazy about it. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about no double dribble and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's the good thing about now is, like, seeing things like, you know what I'm saying, that people probably wanted back then in the game now. You feel me?
Yeah. Now, see, look, y'all got me hyped, man, because, like, I ain't gonna front. Like, I know Ronnie 2K, when he did his face games, his shit looked like him. Like, his shit really looked like him.
His shit looked perfect.
So, and his shit looked perfect. So I know the ability to make that shit look right is there. And, y'all don't know what y'all done started. I'll have to be on this shit all night trying to get my face in this motherfucker. Like,
Speaking of that, speaking of time,
for real,
we're going to have to probably close this out soon.
Y'all done messed me up. Y'all messed it up. For real.
Probably have to close this one out soon because it's about that time, y'all. So we're going to go in a circle, give out the information, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Give out the shout-outs and where we can find you at, your social media information.
I set it off. Yo, it's your boy HipHopGamer. You catch me on Twitter. Instagram is both HipHopGamer. My PSN ID is real-HipHopGamer. That's real-HipHopGamer. Xbox One is real HipHopGamer. No dash, no hyphen or nothing. And you can catch me on hot97.com, GameStop, and just50.com as well. FN Gamers, that's the new movement. Stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff going on, man. All right? You already know.
All right. I'll follow you on Twitter already, too.
All right? I appreciate that, man. I follow that.
All right.
Gonzo. What's up?
Gotta give me the information, brother.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can reach me on the PSN at DonzoStar81. You can follow me on Twitter at DJGonzoStar. All
right. Caller, you still there?
Nah, I think the caller left, man. Drew left. Shout out to Drew, though.
All right. I'm Lil Spaz, LS57, _LS57 on Twitter, _ Y'all know y'all can find me there. YouTube, Lil Spaz57. It's been a good show. My man, NYC, thanks for having me co-host again. That was a good show, bro.
Definitely, man. I appreciate all y'all calling, man. Drew, HipHopGamer, Gonzo, Spaz. It was a good show today, man. So definitely next week, man, we're going to follow it up again, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Follow all of us on Twitter. And everybody play 2K tomorrow, man. Comes out officially tomorrow, so let's have a good time, all right? Follow me on Twitter
All
NYCDaFuture, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right. Early.
All right, later, y'all. Next week.
All right. Next week.
How do you celebrate? That's good, because Santander Bank is giving you more reasons to celebrate. See, right now, Santander will give you $150 just for opening and using an eligible new checking account. That's right. You get $150 when you open and use an eligible new Santander checking account. We're pretty excited about it, too. And all that celebrating you're doing, well, that's just music to our ears. Get $150 when you open and use an eligible new Santander checking account. Limited time offer. Visit a nearby branch or go to santanderbank.com/get150 for more information. Account must have direct deposits of $500 or more within 90 days of account opening and be open for at least 90 days. Available to new checking customers only. Excludes extra 20 student and business accounts. Annual percentage yields vary. For example, as of September 9th, 2015, the APY for Premier Checking is 0.01%. Offer expires 12/31/15. Santander Bank, N.A. member FDIC.